Weather sticking around. That full forecast is coming up. WMBD News at 6 starts now.
It's official. Donald Trump names Indiana's governor as his running mate. We'll take a look at Mike Pence's background. Plus, after a year of studies, a new hotel in downtown Bloomington gets the thumbs down. A look at why, straight ahead. And one couple in Illinois really wants to keep their pet deer, but they may have to give them up. We'll explain. WMBD is your local election headquarters, and we start with the big election news of the day. Donald Trump names Indiana Governor Mike Pence as his vice presidential candidate. Trump used Twitter to make the announcement this morning. He said, quote, "I am pleased to announce that I have chosen Mike Pence as my vice presidential running mate." They plan to hold a news conference about it tomorrow. According to a recent poll, most Americans, 86% of those surveyed, said they didn't know anything about Mike Pence. We dug deeper, and here's what we know. He's 57 years old. He served 6 terms as a congressman in Indiana. Pence is a social conservative and will help Trump with that constituency in his party. He's voted to build a fence on the Mexican border. But in the past, Pence has supported free trade agreements, something Trump has been against. And Pence also expanded Obamacare in Indiana. Stay with WMBD for the latest on the race for the White House. Just head over to our website, ciproud.com, and click on the Your Election Headquarters tab. Well, Peoria is snagging some national attention, being featured on the cable channel C-SPAN. A crew will be in town next week as part of a cities tour. It'll be recording parts of the city, focusing on its history, literature, and culture. The crews arrive Sunday. City leaders say that's when they'll know more about what's planned, but they say it's a great opportunity for the River City.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited because, you know, we see things all the time that are new and upcoming, but to be able to show them off to to a channel that we watch all the time as government nerds, it's even more exciting to put us in that platform.
What the film crew gets next week is set to air on C-SPAN's special Peoria weekend, October 15th and 16th. Well, a Tazewell County deputy killed on the line of duty a year ago now has an honor to make sure his memory lives forever. WMBD's Hannah Hilliard takes us to Tremont for Deputy Craig Wisenand's dedication ceremony.
It was nearly a year ago Stephanie Wisenand learned her husband died while on the job.
Deputy Craig Stephen Wisenand was killed in a single vehicle crash while responding to a domestic disturbance in Arlington at approximately 10:30.
And while family and friends of Deputy Craig Wisenand mourned, his hometown of Tremont stepped into action.
At the time of the funeral, I had no idea what was going on. People weren't really informing me, trying to keep me out of the loop. But when I found out story after story after story of what the community was doing here, just warmed my heart. And I felt so thankful that I lived here in Tremont.
And Friday, the small town is back at it again as hundreds gather for a special dedication ceremony, renaming part of Route 9 through Tremont Deputy Craig Wisenand Memorial Highway.
He went to church on this road. His high school is right down the street. This is right through the heart of his hometown.
But there were some special guests riding through. 52 bikers representing the organization Concerns of Police Survivors, or COPS.
COPS was an organization that came to town when Deputy Wisenand was killed. Tremont was the host agency.
Captain Nate Troyer, a Tremont police captain, is now a part of the organization, which is biking across the state this weekend, raising awareness and money for families like the Wisenands.
The grieving process, it's like the waves of the ocean, so some days are good and some days are not so good.
But she's got the whole town of Tremont right behind her.
The support from the county and Illinois COPS has really helped us through this long journey of the first year.
That's the way they are. They're always here. They're always here. They always have our back.
That was Hannah Hilliard reporting. The bikers started their journey across the state yesterday and have 2 more days of riding, making several stops along the way. Well, right now, Peoria Community Against Violence, or PCAV, is hosting its 6th Peace Walk of the year. Walkers left from Christ Lutheran School at 6 and are walking through the neighborhood around it. PCAV's goal is to help neighborhoods develop awareness and safety. Members want people to know violence will not be tolerated in Peoria. And PCAV is taking another step to help the community. Tomorrow, you are invited to get a free haircut. The event is happening from 11:30 to 1:30 at the First United Methodist Church downtown. PCAV wants to help those who can't afford regular haircuts with confidence and employment opportunities. Thousands of basketball fans are in the Twin Cities this weekend. Bloomington Normal is host to the American Youth Basketball Tour National Championships. 140 basketball teams from all over the Midwest are competing in a 4-day tournament. Teams of kids from 3rd through 12th grade get to participate. The Twin Cities has hosted the tournament for the last 13 years. It's expected to bring in more than $160,000 to the local economy.
Even the local teams that aren't staying in hotels, they'll go out to eat as a family and as a team. So they're visiting the establishments in that manner too, as well as the 45 teams that are traveling and staying in hotels.
Games will be played on 16 different courts at the same time each day. Nearly 1,000 games will be played over the weekend. The city of Bloomington will not be moving forward with plans for a downtown hotel development. The city announced Thursday it was going to shelve the $50 million project after an outside consultant recommended against moving forward. Mayor Terry Renner says they did not see a firm enough commitment for the private financing of that project.
We want to grow the local economy. We want to revitalize downtown. It's our cultural, historic core. But we have to do it in a fiscally responsible way and protect taxpayers.
Mayor Renner says the idea of a hotel is not off the table in the future, but this particular project is shelved. He says the city will continue to focus on other revitalization efforts downtown. Still to come, police take over an Illinois landmark to hone their skills, where they were and what they were preparing for. Plus, a couple in Illinois is fighting to keep their pets. A little later, why the state is giving them such a hard time.
And it's been a beautiful day all across central Illinois. A lot of sunshine, some clouds from time to time, but temperatures nearly perfect. So will this weather continue, perhaps giving us a nice weekend? We'll have the forecast up next.
You're watching WMPD News at 6 in high definition with Paul Chachin. Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local Weather Authority forecast. And Kurt Fegler with sports. This is WMPD News at 6. Central Illinois proud.
Important healthcare notice. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, you are needed to participate in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. AccuQuest Hearing Centers is seeking 100 people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new 100% digital, completely invisible hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the phone number below. 100 people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are needed to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device the size of a pencil eraser. Call the number below. This hearing aid is the world's first invisible in-canal device to feature channel-free hearing technology. Hearing consultations performed at no charge for all qualified callers. Participants will try the new IIC hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the AccuQuest Hearing 30-Day Challenge.
It's a Slice of Summer giveaway at Casey's General Stores. Visit Casey's for Slice of Summer savings like Powerade 32-ounce bottles, 3 for $3.33. And large made-from-scratch 2-topping pizzas for only $12. Plus, pick up your Slice of Summer code on your receipt and enter online to win one of hundreds of prizes and thousands of pizza slices all summer long. It's all happening now at Casey's General Stores. Casey's, famous for pizza.
Getting more for your money is simpler than you might think. When you shop at Kroger, you get low prices throughout the store, weekly specials, great value from our quality brands, digital coupons, and even fuel points to help you save at the pump. No spin, just savings.
Grill up USDA Choice T-bone steak for $6.99 a pound in the value pack. And red, green, or black grapes are 99 cents a pound. Now at Kroger.
Exclusive coverage starts this Sunday. WMBD, your local election headquarters. Now, your local weather authority. WMBD's chief meteorologist, Chris Yates.
Welcome back. It's been a gorgeous day all across central Illinois. Skies mostly sunny to partly cloudy. That's the current view from our Dillman Brothers Skycam. Out in Bloomington, where the temperature right now hanging in the 70s, 74 to be exact. A little breezy, but it's not horrible. North-northwest wind blowing at 14 miles per hour. 70s all across the board. 72 in Kewanee, Peru, 73, 75 degrees out in Pontiac. Down in Lincoln, it's a little milder, though not by much, 78. Skies partly cloudy to mostly cloudy if you're along Interstate 80, and we are seeing some of our northern counties getting clipped with some very light rain showers. Those aren't going to make it much further south. The area is a little drier as you get into Peoria, so areas like Peru may get a brief rain shower. Pontiac, more than likely, those are going to fall apart before moving into town. Regardless, still looking like a very pleasant evening. Dissipating rain showers and thunderstorms across Kansas. Nebraska will send us some cloud cover late tonight, and that is just about it. Cold front that swept through central Illinois the past few days and brought us the cooler weather is continuing to work its way east. High pressure behind it is going to keep the weather for the most part pretty quiet and a little bit on the cooler side, but of course in the not too distant future there's more showers and thunderstorms that'll be firing along another frontal system that'll move through later this week. All right, here's Feature Track as we go through the rest of tonight. We'll officially call it partly cloudy skies, but skies may clear out from time to time. Overnight low temperatures are going to be bound for the 60s, but if you are heading out to Dozer Park, you've got the fireworks going on after the game, but more importantly, our very own Lauren Rainson is throwing out the first pitch, so check it out. First pitch at 7 p.m. It'll be pleasant, right around 73 degrees, 71 at 8:30, and 10 o'clock rolls around comfortable. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Those temps will continue to fall to the lower 60s and upper 50s tonight. Peru, 59, 58 in Pontiac, 59 in Bloomington, and low 60s from Peoria southward along I-55 into areas like Lincoln. All right, let's fast forward through tomorrow. Skies mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Another beautiful day, much like today. Temperatures will not be too warm. In fact, they'll be slightly below average, holding in the lower 80s, maybe just a few degrees warmer than it was this afternoon. Peoria 82, 81 in Canton, Havana 82 degrees. But of course, the cool weather is not going to stick around through the entire weekend because that would be boring, right? We're going to bring a frontal system our direction, a big warm front sweeping on through. That'll increase the potential for showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. And again on Monday as a cold front stalls its way across central Illinois and slowly works on through the region. Beyond that, things are really going to be changing towards the end of next week. Here's the weather pattern. The jet stream is going to take a trip well back to the north. High pressure south of that is going to continue to strengthen, and it's going to form a nice big bubble of hot air all across the central U.S. and the Midwest, and that's going to leave us with some heat. Now, we are going to be on the far edge of what is going to be some of the hottest temperatures. Looks like the triple-digit heat will be mainly across the central plains, but don't be surprised, even though we are going to be well into the 90s, that our heat index values will exceed 100 degrees. It looks like the hottest weather we've seen this year is coming next week. Here's a look at that extended forecast. Best chance of storms Sunday and again Monday. Severe weather is possible, but we'll keep an eye on that as we go through this weekend. 86 Tuesday, 88 Wednesday, then the 90s are in town and here to stay. It'll be hot, humid, very uncomfortable. And it's going to be the hottest weather I've probably seen since I've been here over the past year and a half. So I'm not looking forward to that. But if you can find a pool, you're in good hands.
So find a friend, make a friend, just go pool hopping, I guess, but be safe.
That's what we got to do.
All right. Well, Chris, you know, a member of the WMPD weather team is helping a local team tonight. Meteorologist Lauren Rainson is going to be throwing out the first pitch at the Chiefs game. So if you want to check it out, you need to be at Dozer Park by, what, 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah, no later than 7.
You don't want to miss that.
No.
I saw she was practicing this morning.
Was she getting it to the plate?
Well, you're going to have to find out.
All right, I'll be there.
She's got one pitch, one throw. All right, thanks, Chris. All right, they're not your typical pets, but one couple in Illinois wants to keep their deer. Why, the state says they've got to go.
Hi, remember me? Eric Estrada? I admit I'm past my prime. And so's an 8-year-old mattress containing sweat, dead skin, and dust mites.
Yeah.
So check your tag. If it's over 8, it's time to replace at Mattress Firm.
When the walls come down, the Ford savings go up. It's under construction reduction all month long at Uptrink Ford with 0 for 72 plus an extra $1,000 rebate on your favorite new Ford. We're tearing down the walls, but our doors are staying open to save you more. All month long at Uptrink Ford in East Peoria.
America thought our pancakes were pretty great, but as much as you loved them, we didn't. So we made them with fresh buttermilk and a hint of vanilla. Are Denny's new pancakes fluffier, tastier, better than yours? Only you can decide.
It's Mattress Firm's Sleep Happy Summer Sale. Get cool savings of up to $300 store-wide. Like your choice, Sealy Firm or Hampton & Rhodes Pillow Top Queen Sets for just $299.99 and 0% APR for 4 years. Only at Mattress Firm.
Luxury treatment for all priced homes with Realtor Mary Halliday.
Good looks, energy efficiency, a true custom window made just for you. Renewal's advanced Fibrex window technology gives you the strength and stability of wood, and yet it's virtually maintenance-free. When it comes to curb appeal, no one can beat Renewal by Andersen with over 47 interior and exterior color combinations, and for a limited time, get no interest and no payments until 2018. Call Renewal by Andersen now for your free in-home consultation, and you'll say,
Renewal by Andersen, we love our new windows.
Summer
summer is on sale with everything you need for summer fun at the Great Escape. Make a splash with savings on our hottest pool packages. High quality, low maintenance, and installed in your backyard. Create the best room in your house outside with the area's largest selection of outdoor furniture. Sectionals, dining collections, fire tables with unlimited colors and styles to choose from. Add to the family fun with a new play set, basketball hoop, or trampoline. Only at the Great Escape.
Every day, shop the Great Escape.
Bill would like to know, can you solve this puzzle?
The category is title.
Sesame Street.
You got it.
Play more wheel.
Weekdays at 6:30 on WMBD. You're watching WMBD News at 6.
Preparing for the worst, first responders in Chicago staged an active shooter drill at Wrigley Field yesterday. The drill simulates a situation where gunmen enter the ballpark and begin firing. Police recruits posed as injured fans in the scenario. Emergency responders practiced how they would tend to the victims. Chicago police say they planned the drill months ago to coincide with the Major League Baseball All-Star Break week. Taking a look at news around the state, the man in charge of decommissioning 2 nuclear power plants in Illinois says 2 weeks after the plants shut down, there's no going back. According to our news partner, WJBC in Bloomington, Exelon Senior Manager of Decommissioning, Jeff Dunlap, says the removal of the fuel rods at the plants in Clinton and the Quad Cities is basically the point of no return. The Clinton plant is set to shut down in June of next year, while the Quad Cities plant is set to close in June 2018. A bill signed by Governor Rauner is making it easier for National Guard members and reservists to get IDs identifying them as veterans. Lawmakers passed a bill last year to allow veterans to provide a certificate of release or discharge papers in order to get the IDs. But some National Guard members and reservists couldn't provide that paperwork. The new legislation allows those service members to submit additional forms that prove veterans' status. And a Southern Illinois couple is fighting with the state to keep their 2 pet deer. Rhonda Phelps Crawford says 5 years ago she got Dude after his mom was hit by a car. A year later, she took in Jude because his mother abandoned him. The state says Crawford has to turn over the deer because Illinois law says while you can keep deer, they cannot be taken from the wild. The entire situation has Crawford pretty upset.
I've cried. We've all kind of been really upset. The kids have been upset, you know, not knowing whether we're going to wake up and they're going to be taken from us.
Crawford started a petition hoping the state will allow her family to keep the deer. That petition has close to 125,000 supporters. The CDC says young people are finding new ways to light up. While cigarettes are still the most commonly used tobacco product, young people ages 18 to 24 are using newer products, including e-cigarettes. Now, the report also says about 1 in 6 Americans use tobacco every day. The ICC volleyball team has found a fun way to try and improve. Kurt has the story next in sports.
Announcing instant discounts on new Land Rovers at Jaguar Land Rover Peoria on Allen Road.
From the first building block to the last coat of paint, Menards is here to help. Get an 11% rebate on everything in the store, including thousands of sale items. Whether you're remodeling your house or creating a backyard getaway, you'll save 11% on all of it, so you can finish your latest project and start planning the next big thing. Get building with an 11% rebate on everything, even sale price items. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Ram trucks are built to work, to play, tow, and haul. They're built to get the job done and go the distance. Ram trucks are built to be America's longest-lasting pickups.
Get $8,250 in total values on select 2016 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models in dealer stock, and current truck owners may be eligible for these additional offers.
Unclaimed freight notice this weekend at American Freight. Over 1,000 truckloads of living room furniture. 7-piece living room groups that include a sofa, love seat, coffee table, 2 end tables, and 2 designer lamps. You get all 7 pieces from only $398 complete. Free layaway, same-day delivery. Come to the loading docks this weekend only at American Freight, 1503 Washington Road in Washington. Phone 444-4111.
There's a lot we can do to save energy at home. At Ameren, Illinois, we offer a variety of energy efficiency programs. like discounts on CFL and LED light bulbs that use up to 80% less energy than conventional bulbs. Delivering reliable energy is my job. But using less energy at home is something we all can do. Ameren, Illinois. Energy at work.
UFS, famous for deals on Adams Street, downtown Peoria, 10 minutes from anywhere.
Life is full of adventure. Whether you're experiencing adventures in your own backyard or you're finding new adventures in far-off places, trust Gailey to make sure you're experiencing all the beauty life has to offer with clear vision. Answer the call as life invites you to enjoy yet another adventure. Whether you need new glasses and contacts, cataract surgery, or LASIK, Gailey can light the way to new trails ahead. For a location near you, visit GaileyEyeClinic.com. They're the only eyes you'll ever have. Trust Gailey to make sure they last a lifetime.
Now, your local sports with WMBD's Kurt Pegler.
After limping into the All-Star break as a weary team in need of a break, the Cubs look rested and ready to go as they open baseball's second half against the team with the best record in the American League. That would be the Texas Rangers. And Chris Bryant and the Cubs evidently not too impressed. Look at some defense here from the center fielder Albert Almora Jr. Leaping catch to take a hit away from Ryan Rua. Great defense for the Cubs pitcher Kyle Hendricks, who did his thing on the mound, and the Cubs backed him up with their bats. Addison Russell, 2-run single here. The Cubs with a 5-run sixth-inning rally. Later, former Peoria Chief star Matt Caesar, another 2-run single. Cubs open the second half with a win, 6-0 over the Rangers. Second round of the Open Championship, and the conditions in Scotland not as friendly as yesterday. Jordan Spieth finishing his second round at 4 over, and look at him struggle to get this ball out of one of those famous pop bunkers at Royal Troon as it's going right back in. But Phil Mickelson, he battled the elements pretty well. He fires a 2 under 69, and he's got a one-shot lead after 2 rounds of the Open Championship, halfway home to another major title. Members of the ICC volleyball squad are playing in the sand this summer. They're not building sand castles, but they're hoping to build a champion. This looks like a place where you could have some fun, but it's also a place where some work is getting done.
If you like to get dirty, it's fun. It's hard work.
Members of the ICC volleyball team are using the sand volleyball courts along the Illinois River as a place where they hope to get better. The Lady Cougars are playing in a league filled with 2-player teams, and it's a lot different than playing 6-on-6 inside a gym.
This is my first time ever playing in sand, so I really wasn't knowing what to expect, but you get on there, at first it feels good, but then you try to jump and basically you can't jump.
It's a lot different. We have to talk a lot more considering we have a lot more ground to cover, and then talk about where to put the ball on the other side because there's a lot more spots open.
Yeah. The goal is to make the players stronger by playing in the sand, where there are fewer teammates to help you out, and the rules are different than playing indoors.
I'm a setter, so I don't get to use my hands at all, so it's a lot of passing, and the sand gets pretty hot out here, so it makes it a little bit more harder, but I actually like it.
ICC volleyball players are spending the summer playing in the sand, hoping to build a championship team this fall. And the ICC Gals are playing on Tuesday nights at the public sand volleyball courts located just north of the Riverplex. It is a beautiful facility. Briefly, the Cardinals, White Sox, and Chiefs are back in action tonight. Highlights, when Dan Malloy joins me for Sports Extra at 10:20. Finally, Mercedes-Benz is unveiling the luxury golf cart. Wood interior, brush metal, leather seats, a fridge under the seats. Yeah, I'm not sure I would even get out of that thing. I mean, to heck with playing the round of golf if you can just sit in that thing all day.
I like that Mercedes takes it upon themselves to decide that a golf cart has an interior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just a golf. It's a golf cart. Probably worth more than the car we drive.
But I do know a couple of guys that would jump all over that. Herman. I mean, some of the guys.
Obviously.
Right.
Thanks, Kurt. Chris back after the break.
CBS All Access is the anytime, anywhere television streaming service that gives you access to more CBS shows than any other source. Stream live TV, past and current seasons of CBS shows, new episodes the day after they air, and your fan favorites. Thousands of episodes are at your fingertips. So start browsing, because CBS is now available on all your favorite streaming platforms and devices. That's CBS All Access. Go to cbs.com/all access now to try it free.
I'm Tim Sowers of LD Ford. What does it really mean to say you're number one and truly be number one? Is it if you advertise the most? No. Is it if you have the most inventory? No. Is it if you promote prices that you can't back up but they sound really good? No. Or is it simply if you have the most experienced family-run dealership in the area that takes the best care of people, better than anyone else, and this family will do whatever it takes to earn your business? You tell me.
At KBL Design Center, you'll get more and pay less with KBL's 20% store-wide sale on decorative items, artwork, furniture, lighting, ceiling fans, patio furniture, and so much more. KBL Design Center, Peoria and Normal.
Who really has the fastest internet? We're off to the download races in today's Xfinity X1 Challenge.
We're gonna download the same show on 2 different laptops. I'm gonna compete with you, okay?
You ready? Download.
Now it's off and running. I think that's fairly impressive.
Let's see who our winner is. Xfinity!
I like it.
Who did you have at home?
With Xfinity Internet, you get speeds way faster than DSL.
Maybe I made a mistake.
Get started with Xfinity Internet risk-free for $19.99 a month for 12 months. Call or visit xfinity.com/challenge.
It's the Summer Sales Challenge at Upstream Nissan. We know you'll like Nissan better, and this month, we'll prove it. With 0 for 72 on Altima and Rogue and no payments for 90 days. Plus our 100,000-mile warranty.
At Upstream Nissan, yeah. It's reaching out to show that we care. That's who we are. Central Illinois proud. WMVD. Yeah, we're keeping it local.
You're watching WMBD News at 6.
A perfect night for a member of your local weather authority to throw out the first pitch at the Chiefs game.
Rooting for her.
We all are.
Lauren Rainson, don't drop the ball.
That's right.
Don't
Let's hope
drop
it's
the
over
ball.
the plate, right?
That's our goal.
Yeah.
In the ballpark.
Somewhere in the ballpark's a good spot. Hey, let's take a look at that forecast. I think she's going to do great.
Yes.
Really no complaints tonight. Some clouds. Hey, fireworks after the game, too, so it's going to be a great night for that. 62 degrees.
Fireworks
winds.
before and after.
Ooh, there you go. For tomorrow, comfortable, a few clouds, 82 for a high temperature. You know what, though? It's going to get hot and steamy towards the end of next week, and in between that warm-up is a chance for some storms. Scattered storms Sunday night, and Monday will be dry the rest of the week, but it is going to be turning hot and humid. Highs in the 90s, heat index values by Friday likely over 100 degrees.
Too hot to do anything except play in the pool, I think.
Let's find one.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, we're available on air, online, and on the go. Head to our website, ciproud.com. You can also get the latest news on our app for your phone or tablet. We'll see you right back here at 10.
In this town, there's only one pizza joint that has your
Good morning, Central Illinois. I'm your local weather authority chief meteorologist Chris Yates. It'll be another beautiful day. Highs back into the lower 80s with nothing more than a few passing clouds. But storms are back Sunday and Monday, followed by